Hello, and welcome back to Rocks on the Pond. Your Blake Street Bombers, after reaching 500, have gone on a bit of a skid. But today is April 15th, 2026, otherwise known as Jackie Robinson Day. And I am joined again by the insubordinate Isaac Mana. It's been a little bit. How's it going, man?
That's a good word.
Yeah.
That's a good word. Where'd you find that?
Man, I got vocab.
Off the top of your
I got
dome.
vocab.
Yeah. No, I'm doing great. Yeah, was it last week's episode I wasn't here for?
Yeah.
Had to take the mom to the airport. Had other things I had to do. But nah, it's good to be back. I'm excited to be back. Happy birthday, Matt.
Oh, thank you. Thank you,
You know?
Isaac.
What
I
are you,
appreciate
23
that.
now?
23.
The big 2-3.
Feeling every minute of it.
I bet.
No, wait, how old are you?
22 still.
Oh,
Well,
baby.
I'll turn 23 in June. But yeah.
Okay. Well, there's a lot to be excited about for the Rockies, despite being on an L5 right now. But first, I want to have a moment of remembrance because, like I said, today is Jackie Robinson Day. It's just a huge day in the history of America and baseball. So, on this day in 1947, after years of fighting and hard work from the Negro Leagues to be noticed and integrated, their hard work came to fruition, despite his time being short-lived in the Negro Leagues. But, he took the chance that none of the countless black men who were better than him before him got, and he made right on it. And it's a great day. He paved the way for so many others, and it's just a special day where the entire league wears the number 42 in remembrance of him. Of course, that number is retired. And this tradition was started by Ken Griffey Jr. in 2007. He went to the commissioner at the time, Bud Selig, and asked if he could wear number 42 temporarily to honor the 60th anniversary of the day that the color barrier was broken. And Selig granted his request and liked it so much, and he said any player wanting to do the same could join in, and it's been a staple ever since. So I just wanted to slow down and give that a shout out because it's a great day.
Yeah.
It sits close to my heart.
Yeah, it's a good day. And if you haven't seen the movie 42, I highly recommend it. I mean, it gives you a great insight, truly to what it was kind of like back in the day.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
You know.
Chadwick Boseman does a great job in it. It's powerful. It's one of my favorite baseball movies, and that's saying a lot.
It's up there with arguably one of just the best historic movie aspect of what it really was probably like back in the day for just anyone of color to be in baseball, during those times. So
there were so many players that could have made it that were better than Robinson, quite frankly, and his makeup, the fact that he had gone to UCLA and been in the military and had so much experience, not only standing up for his rights but also interacting with white people and being used to that. It was so hard. I mean, obviously we can't attest to it, but I think we're all thankful for where the game's at today. So
yeah, and I absolutely love seeing everyone wear the number 42 on the field.
Yeah, and some of the teams put 42 in the grass or on the mound. It's a day that should be celebrated and is very well.
Yeah, very
MLB
well.
The Show every year does their Jackie Robinson release.
And all that stuff.
So
it is it's a special day for MLB.
It is. Well, as I said, despite the skid, there's a lot of talk coming out of the Colorado Rockies lately. On April 10th, the Rocks announced that the Penner Sports Group, if you're familiar with Colorado sports, you know the name. They are now a part owner of the Denver Broncos. They do own the Denver Broncos as part of a group, but they have purchased 40% minority stake in the Colorado Rockies.
Yeah. I saw that. I am all for it. I just don't want the Monfort group to have the team anymore. I know, what's the son's name?
Walker.
I know he's a big Rockies guy, but I've been talking to other people. It's just the issue is the last name is the hump that just can't get over.
Hey, they're taking the right steps to correcting all that, and I forgot to say it last week on my solo ep, but I got into a whole rant about they were out of the 999 when I tried to go. I was super
Were they
bummed.
really?
I know, yeah. They were. I was bummed.
Oh my gosh, that's probably the only reason you went.
But I was saying, if the Mumforts can put a successful team on the field with some consistency, they'll be the most celebrated people in Denver. I mean, they give $3 beers before the game. They have a 9.99. They have a 2-foot hot dog.
Yeah.
And a good team. They all would be forgiven.
All would, yeah.
But so yeah, I guess your initial reactions is excitement, and I think everyone's is.
Yeah. I mean, what I like about it too is they paid our debt off, right?
Yeah.
But and it was so funny. This is what I was saying. I go, we got Walmart money.
Yeah, we do. We got that. We got that inheritance.
This was couch cushion change for them to.
Oh yeah, it's a crazy flex. So, the Penner ownership group bought out all of the remaining shares, almost all of the remaining minority shares from the Rocks. So the Mumforts are still the majority owners at about 60%, but they bought up all the minority shares, including, and I didn't know this. The only people to completely sell their share, didn't know they had a share, the Denver Post.
I didn't even know they were a part of the.
Yeah,
I
thought that was pretty cool. They have like a 6 or 7 or something like that % stake, and they were the only people to completely sell their stake. But yeah,
they need the money.
Cool.
I think the Denver Post needs.
Yeah, they said we'll take our like $100 million, probably not that much, and we will get out of the paper business. No.
Yeah. Well, they are gonna. It is starting to get to that point where the paper.
Oh
business
yeah.
is going, so I see why they wanted that.
Yeah. So they spent roughly $670 million purchasing the team. So the rough 40%. The team is estimated valued at $1.62 billion. And yeah, so 670 is about 40% of that. And that includes just a huge injection of wealth to the Rockies. Just to, like we said, flexing the money. They retired all outstanding debts, roughly estimated to be almost $115 million. They just said, oh, okay, if we have to get in, we just got to
That's it.
Take care of your debt. Oh, it's only $115 Okay, we can do that.
The state of Colorado.
Sorry, put it on this card.
Put it on our, what is it, the
put it on my platinum
cards,
Amex,
you know?
or whatever. Yeah, but apparently there had been talks about this leading up for a month or so between the Penners and the Mumforts, and I imagine a big part of the deal was cutting out those debts. So now it's just it is just the Penners. It's not the Walton Penners or the entire ownership group from the Broncos, like former U.S. Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice or F1 icon Lewis Hamilton. They will not be joining the fray as Rockies owners. And neither will the Waltons, as they already have a 10% minority in the Arizona Diamondbacks. So that's why it's not the whole group. But again, it's not like they're strapped for money. I mean, those two alone own 45%. The two Penners own about 45% of the Broncos themselves. So it's like,
yeah, they got the money.
That's like $2 billion right there. So
they have it, and it's not even gonna be.
Yeah.
No commas were lost in any of these purchases.
Yeah, they don't care. That's the thing about rich people. Eventually, you run out of things to buy, so you buy a professional sports team
just for fun.
And the way you measure your status against other rich people's status is how's your sports team. I have more than you, and I have championships, so I'm a better rich person.
I'm a better rich person.
Like,
the Dodgers have the biggest flex of them all with the baseball.
Yeah.
And then the Chiefs have, or who would they be? Well, for the time it was the Patriots.
Well, now it's the Broncos. So, okay, Walmart money.
Walmart money.
Yeah, no.
And F1 money, too.
Yeah, and former U.S. Secretary of State. But just some stuff from what this is all going to mean, I guess. So there's no real changes in the organization yet. Like I said before, the Mumforts are still a majority shareholder, but they're kind of just there for the financial help, and like Walker is still doing the day-to-day. Dick and Charlie are still have their roles, so no titles were changed over. But the Greg and Carrie Penner said that the focus is still going to be firmly on the Broncos for them, which is fair. You're the majority owner. It's going great right now. But I think between the two groups, the Penners and the Mumforts, they found a mutual pride for this region, pride for this state, and pride in winning. I know with the Rockies, there hasn't been a lot of pride in that lately, but this is what makes us happy about it. They're recognizing, and they're going in the directions that say you're trying to get better and you're gonna be better and more competitive in the future.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't think they've came out and said it, but it's from the sounds of it, with the stuff that they've done with the Broncos, now with the Rockies, I think they want to settle in Colorado.
Yeah.
You don't just buy a sports team, two big sports teams, in downtown Colorado. Downtown Denver. If you're not probably gonna settle down, you don't. I feel like they like the state. I mean, it seems like they love the sports.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would argue they built a home here. I mean, obviously they have probably homes all over the world, but no, they found a community they like to support and sports teams in a state that they have found a closeness to, and what they've done with the Broncos is completely turn them around from the dumpster fire that they were just a few years ago, where we were, had the second largest cap hit of all time, and we're paying Russell Wilson to leave, and we lost to the Dolphins by 50, and now look at us. We're one of the premier destinations for free agents. We're competitive. We just went out and got Jalen Waddle. Like, if they can bring any reminiscence of this money and success to the Rockies, it's a great move. So
it's a big move, and I mean, honestly, I feel like if this group, the Penner group, does at some point get the full team, which I feel like they will, years down the road.
Yeah.
I do. I got a really good feeling that I think the Rockies could be a really good playoff contender team.
Well, we'll get into that in 1 second, because I got a few more things on the Mumforts, and then we'll get into what this could actually mean for the team down the road. But yeah, the Mumforts are basically like, we like what we saw with what you did with the Broncos, i.e., pump money until you turned it around.
Yeah.
And of course, the Broncos were bought for, at the time, a record $4.65 billion.
Yeah.
So, they obviously have the money, and I mean, this is just wealth we don't understand. And though they don't have any day-to-day responsibilities, they're basically they have moved up progress years for the Rockies. What this means to the Rockies for me is that they can finally catch up to the rest of the league from an analytics and front office standpoint. Did you know that just this season, just now, the Rockies started to track what pitches work at Coors Field and what pitches don't work? That wasn't being tracked.
That wasn't a thought.
At the one place where it's impossible to pitch.
That wasn't. Well, I saw what is it? A social media post that Trevor May did. Someone asked him.
Yeah.
Hey,
there's certain pitches that work.
He's
at
like,
Coors.
hey, what are the best pitches to throw at Coors Field because it's so high in elevation? And the guy literally goes,
splitters, gyro sweepers,
something that's gonna just wipe off, and then you gotta have just 100 mile an hour fastball.
Velocity, and basically breaking pitches that don't actually break that much, but still move.
Like a really good splitter change.
Splitters, yeah. And it's like, okay, well, now we're finally signing guys that have those pitches, or now we can finally start developing that from our minor leagues from the get-go.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to be decades behind teams like the Dodgers in this regard. I mean, Tyler Glasnow was in an interview recently and basically said, as with the Dodgers, if you're not slated to pitch in Coors, like if you're not scheduled to go, they don't even want you traveling in altitude. And like, obviously that's different than actually like pitching and what pitches work, but like, we play here and we're way behind the 8 ball. So with this money, we can pour more into analytics department and get better equipment and take better care of the players, which is what they already do for the Broncos.
Yeah.
They get an A+ grade on the whatever, like the team grades at the end of every year. They got like an A+ because they're treating the players well, and they want to make it a place where guys want to build a home, and especially if they can get paid.
And it's like, if they're doing that with football players, right, that are going through, granted, that's once a week, but it's once a week of just hit after hit after hit. They can do it for the Rockies. That it's less of a contact sport, but more of an endurance, like longevity.
Well, yeah, my thing was like, it's obviously different from football, like you're saying. And like it's with football, it's like guys just get tired faster.
Yeah.
Like there's no, the football doesn't, like throwing the football doesn't really get affected, but like throwing the baseball does.
Big time.
Like how it breaks, everything like that, how it flies.
It's huge.
And obviously, there's no real amount of money that you can pour into to neutralize that.
No.
But you might be able to. I mean, it's never necessarily been a problem to get, like, decent hitters in the free agency. We've had an okay history with that. But now we can be in the market for a new echelon of players. We're not just gonna cap out at every few years. We'll sign an aging veteran.
We do that too much.
Yeah, we can actually go out and sign guys who are at their peak or something like that, or maybe go overpay for a good pitcher because normally they wouldn't want to pitch in cores. We can maybe get around that
Yeah.
now. So, yeah, it just makes us a new player in free agency, and with with people like Chris Bryant, for our team, we completely get handcuffed his entire contract if he's not performing. Like, we're screwed. Like, but now it's feasible to buy it out.
Yeah, well, and like, I guess we'll see next year how it goes, especially with the cap, right, with MLBPA and all that.
Yeah.
But I mean, now it's like now we have the money, right? It's not that. I mean, we knew the Monfort family. Let's be honest, didn't really spend the money on the team the right way.
Yeah, I mean,
I
think only 35% of their revenue went to payroll, which is pretty low. I mean, it's higher than teams like the Marlins. They're always at the basement. But then you look at Uncle Steve for the Mets. Granted, he's stupid rich. He's like a ridiculous billionaire, but he puts 95% of his revenue back into the payroll.
Yeah,
it's the most expensive team in baseball, but he's putting it back into the team.
Yeah, I mean, the Monfort group just went and did their whole little like hotel or what is it called over here in downtown? Their apartment building complex area.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about? It's like 2 apartments, and then they got a little gym in the middle. It's basically a hangout area for the Rocky games. If you're not gonna go and watch the game at Coors, that's where they're putting their money. They're putting their money elsewhere instead of the team.
Yeah, and they're gonna be able to. With the Penners, it's like, I guess I'm not as worried about what the Mumfords are doing with their money as long as, like, the Penners can upgrade stuff in the departments, like in the minor leagues. Like, we have to be so far behind other teams from our pitching labs and all the equipment we have.
If
like,
that's where
we probably don't have freaking TrackMan, dude. Like, it's what it feels like.
It is, literally. It's like if we were to just roll into COD the way we did and then play Saddleback. You know, that's what it kind of felt like.
Yeah. And now we can, hopefully in the future we don't have other big contract misses like Chris Bryant. Like, obviously I don't want to miss on on 9-figure contracts. But, if we do, it's not so, it doesn't send us back to the dark ages, like it has with Chris Bryant. Like, we can potentially buy out and restart instead of just sitting for
being like,
6 years and being bad. And, I get really frustrated at Chris Bryant, but I do feel bad because it's a degenerative back disease. Like, he can't play with his kids as well as he wants. But that's probably why he should retire and we should buy it out.
Yeah, you got to understand your body. I just call it quits, man. I mean, at this point, it's not worth it to just sit in the IL for us.
Yeah.
But no,
when you can collect that money and be on the insurance, it's worth it, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you get insurance for your family and everything. Yeah. The perks are good, which is why I see why he stays on.
The pay is good.
Pay's gonna stay.
You're getting like $20 million to do
nothing
therapy.
Yeah, and then to get the top of the line training staff.
Yeah,
that you don't have to pay for.
Yeah, but yeah. So the Rockies and Dick Mumford have definitely been open about their feelings towards needing a salary cap. They're definitely a pro salary cap team. Do you think that this move changes their opinion on that at all?
Let me make sure I read that right.
So we've been outspoken about wanting a salary cap. Of course, we're in the Dodgers division, so we feel that basically more than anyone. Do you think that their opinion will change on salary cap if the Penners are really willing to give their wallet to get some talent?
I think they're going to be opposed to the salary cap. We're a young team now, but I'm telling you, in like the couple years from now, I feel like if the Penner Group gets the ownership and with the way that they spend some money, we've seen them spend money.
Yeah,
especially with the Broncos stadium.
Oh yeah, new stadium out of their pockets.
Yeah.
Players, personnel,
everything.
Yeah,
I'm upgraded everything.
Yeah.
If that's how they are with the Broncos, I give and the only reason I say a couple years, like I say 3 years, is because of course main priority is the Broncos.
Yeah.
So, of course, they're going to want a Super Bowl contending team, which they already have. We've seen it. 3 years from now, I give or take, maybe the Broncos have a Super Bowl. Then they'll be like, hey, let's get the Rockies a World Series. We'll buy the Rockies, full ownership, right, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
We'll spend the money. We'll get these guys. right? And then in like 2 years, we've got a World Series contending team. I feel like they're going to be all against the salary cap because they want to go and spend the money. Look, I
Okay.
mean, literally look at the Dodgers.
I'm gonna fight you on this one, because I think that I think the Dodgers have proven they'll outspend anyone.
Well, of course, yeah,
they have a private equity group behind them, so kind of like the Broncos, it's a group and not
not
just
just
one
one
of them.
ownership. Yeah,
And they're all stupid rich Californians. So
they're all stupid rich Californians.
I mean, they've outspent, like we just talked about, Cohen for the
They've outspent
for the Mets. They
lot of
outspend the
teams.
Yankees. They outspend everyone. They
Yeah,
outspend.
well, look at their deferred.
They outspend half the league in tax alone. Like,
Yeah, literally.
I don't think anyone's competing with that, and I think the Rockies have still gotten sick enough of that to be like, I don't want it. We still need to cap it. But that being said,
So
the Rockies might in the future still be a team that is towards the higher end of the salary cap
Right,
if
that-
the
okay.
Penners are behaving like they do with the Broncos, which
So
is having a high salary.
you say salary cap. They'll be for salary cap, but we'll be at the highest point of that salary cap.
I don't know about like Mets, Yankees, Dodgers, but I can see us being top 10 in payroll
Top
more
10, yeah.
consistently,
Instead
especially
of bottom,
top half.
Yeah, instead of like the
Um,
bottom 20,
Yeah.
32, whatever
Um,
it is. Okay.
I think that they are still like, look, we've dealt with the Dodgers for way too long. They're way too good. Even all their Hall of Famers are still inked for a while. Like,
yeah.
you know, they just won the World Series and got the best reliever and best outfielder, despite other, you know, perfectly rich suitors.
Yeah, they don't.
So I think the Rockies are still going to say, like, look, stuff needs to be capped. This can't happen. You know, deferred payment, something has to change. But I still think, like, a salary cap can be good for them. One, it probably means more talent around the league, and it means more opportunities for them to spend the big money to get the stars. So
Yeah.
I do think that they will feel like a cap is still necessary.
I'm all for the salary cap too.
It would be super fun
Yeah.
if there was no cap and they went full Penner,
and they
Walmart,
went full, like, yeah,
deep
like, hey, we're
pockets
gonna, and the defer, if they didn't defer any money, like the Dodgers are doing.
If they just went
And just
straight,
went straight,
every top
here's-
free agent
yeah.
we sign, I would love that. It'd be super fun. But
I would be all for it, but
it's not good for the league.
No,
it's
it's
not.
really not, and that's why I'm all for a salary cap being in the league. And I know I had a whole thing. This was like I had a class debate about this, and I brought up the salary cap, and I brought up how it's a pro thing that we need. I mean, look at it. It's like, how tired are we of course where are the Dodgers at right now? They're like 10-2 or something, right?
Oh yeah, they're the best team in baseball.
It's boring to watch Dodger baseball, or for me. As a fan for Dodgers, I know Martin in them. Oh yeah.
Well,
dude.
yeah, it's
you
for us. It's like, yeah, I do appreciate watching the greatness.
Oh,
of
I love
Shohei
watching like Shohei
and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but I'm sick of it. It's
Yeah.
getting shoved down my throat. I've had to watch it for too long. Like,
it's too
It's hard.
repetitiveness.
It's hard.
It's too repetitive. It's too repetitive. We need to have a variety. I like the NFL is perfect with, yeah, it was like the Chiefs were a while, it was the Patriots and all that, but you had the occasional teams that were like,
yeah,
But you're not
it's a parody thing. And
Yeah.
I will say this year, like, it's early. You know, we'll get into
Well,
the
of course,
standings
yeah.
later, and we're still not very far in, but they haven't. I guess the Rockies, they've played underwhelming and all that. The Dodgers have played great, so those are kind of the opposite ends of the spectrum, right?
Yeah.
But overall, parity is decent. There's a lot of teams playing well right now. A lot of teams close to 500. A lot of teams that have legitimate hopes, not Rockies fantasy hopes, of being in the playoffs
Yeah.
this year. And obviously, there's only a certain amount of spots, but a lot more teams than usual probably feel like they have a shot this year, and that's a good thing. It's just the bottom 5 to 10 teams in the league know they don't have a shot.
No, they don't. They'll go. I think and it's been on social media a lot. You've seen a lot of people talk about it. It's just seeing like the same teams in the playoffs over and over and over again.
Yeah,
it would be nice
It gets
to see.
stagnant, and it's always good to have a villain in a sport.
Yeah.
Everyone loved hating Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Everyone loved hating Patrick Mahomes. Everyone loved hating LeBron.
At the-
I am an adamant Dodger hater.
Everyone loves hating the. You say everyone loves hating the Dodgers. Well, and the Yankees just for some reason.
Yeah, they've become more
They,
sad.
yeah, they,
Like,
it's more of like, hey, I feel bad for you
ah,
over there in the Bronx.
You guys are wasting
know?
Aaron Judge's career. No, no, no,
no. They're
don't.
wasting Trout's. No, Trout's year's been gone.
Everybody knows that.
Well, you know what I thought, off topic a little bit. You know what I thought was really funny to see someone. It's such a funny meme. Someone goes, imagine Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani on the same team.
And Albert Pujols.
How many World
and Josh
Series were they
Hamilton.
gonna win? And I was like, oh, sent that to Josh so quick.
Yeah, that's sad. But it sounds like you do think that this will lead into the eventual complete sale of the team.
Yeah, I do. I there's something about the Munford's family that I just it's like the what is it, the Bolins family or whatever.
Oh, Pat Bowlen,
Yeah,
the
that
former
owned
Broncos,
the Broncos
owners.
owners. You know, it's kind of like them. You know,
I mean, he at least got us some Super Bowls.
he got us some Super Bowls, but he got us 3, right?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. You know, they're once they start reaching a certain point of owning a team, you know, at some point you got to sell it.
Yeah, and I mean, credit to them.
But they
it's
also
a sports team. It's obviously gained value since he
A lot.
bought the team
Yeah.
in the 1990s. But it was originally, he's gotten 4 times the value from the team. Like, you can flip it whenever, and it's profit, and it'll probably only get better if the Penners are a part of it. Look, they're getting older. I don't see Walker unless they give him the money. Still, I mean, he could be a minority owner, but I do see that eventually they want to retire. The Mumfords, Charlie and Dick, want to retire, and
Yeah, I
the
don't.
Penners will give them a good price for that,
Yeah.
especially if they're already building a repertoire, having conversations. I mean, part of me thinks this could be on us faster than you'd think.
We could have arguably 2 of the best ownership groups in Denver with
The
Penner
Cronkies and the Penners,
yeah.
yes.
You
The
know,
Cronkies are the best owners in all of sports.
we have
the Rams champions. They have the Nuggets champions. They have the Avs champions. Do they have like Arsenal or something?
something like that.
Yeah, they have the Mammoth
Yeah.
champions. They do not miss.
They
I
know
would
ball.
love to have them as the owners of the Rockies, but they already partially own an MLB team, I think. So
They know ball,
they know ball.
and they know it well.
So yeah, I'm excited. The Broncos have 2 of the best owners in sport, or the Colorado has 2 of the best owners in sports now, and the opinion on the Mumfords can really change in the coming years
Yeah.
if people say, hey, they did the right things when it was getting really bad. They
Yeah.
might not have done it right away, but they responded better than how most people would think. I
Yeah.
didn't expect.
I
I mean, I guess they buy that stuff from other shareholders, and I guess I'm not that business savvy, but still, they have to, it goes through league approval and everything, and I don't know, it's exciting.
yeah, it's a big moves for us, and I'm really happy for it.
Yeah.
And something kind of popped up on my head here. So we're getting now a domed stadium for the Broncos with the Pennership Group. You think they would change the stadium and go full dome stadium for the Rockies, or you think they keep
Do
the
you think
iconic?
are you saying like trying to
Yeah,
dehumidify, like counteract, like somehow do
yeah,
something
somehow
to counteract
do,
altitude?
yeah, like by doming Coors
I don't
Field?
know if the technology exists. I'm sure it does somewhere, and if anyone has access to it, it's the Penners. But, I don't know. Coors Field is at a good spot.
'Cause it's an iconic spot.
Beautiful location, beautiful field, view of the downtown and the sunsets. I don't think so. I don't think they dome it. I think baseball should be played outside. Personally,
Oh,
there's great stadiums
Yeah.
or partial domes or whatever, but
we're not a state that needs it.
yeah,
You know, like Miami needs it,
yeah,
it
it's
rains
too
a lot.
hot.
and it's
Yeah,
humid.
so
I wouldn't want to sit outside and it be 80 degrees out and I'm sweating because it's humid.
yeah, so I don't think we'll go dome. I think for the Broncos it makes sense just because then we can get a Super Bowl and all
Yeah,
that.
finally.
But no, I hope if they change anything to Coors, it's just small improvements. Also, do we want to guess at what those outstanding debts were? I got 2 ideas. 1, rooftop.
Oh,
I'm assuming they needed to take some sort of loan out for that, and now they're just good.
now they're good. The rooftop, that was well, you think? I feel like they got their money backs with that, though.
I mean, I don't know. It was a lot of construction. I don't know what else they're spending money on that have debt in. The only other thing that I would guess is the spring training facility at Talking Stick in Arizona that they basically co-built completely with the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
That's fairly new, and I would assume that they
Maybe no.
some debt with that. They got some
How
payments
new
they
is the
still had to make.
scoreboard?
That's fairly new.
I
That's
was gonna
probably
say
one
that
of
probably
them.
is one of them
Yeah.
because that was a big upgrade for them boys over
It's a
there.
beautiful scoreboard.
It
The
looks-
mountain.
Yeah, it looks so nice.
Yeah, if you guys haven't looked at the Colorado Rockies scoreboard,
But I feel like the scoreboard's part of that, you know,
yeah, probably.
and the
So-
rooftop construction because that's
yeah.
big. That's big. You're taking
Yeah.
seats out. You're taking like
and then in Arizona, a whole complex,
Yeah, a whole complex.
training area, fields. So
there's
it's just
three.
crazy
Yeah.
that the Penners can just wipe out that debt like it's
Like it was nothing.
Yeah.
It
Can they
look-
do that for my college payments? That is
Yeah,
literally what they have in their wallet at any given time.
100%. You wouldn't
Easily.
even see
He
it
could
hit your
just-
bank account.
Yeah, they wouldn't notice.
You would be like, "Oh, I only lost like $2." Like that's what
yeah,
it would be
that's
like.
nothing to them. But
You'll make it back in like two minutes.
yeah,
You'll be fine.
right. But I guess we can finally get into some actual baseball play instead of just yucking about ownership. But yeah, the fellas we've been trying to avoid this topic because it's not looking pretty. After
Yeah.
going 6-6 and sweeping the Astros, the Rocks have dropped 5 straight games.
Yeah.
Fellas took a trip to San Diego, take on the good old Fathers. The series could have gone a lot different, I'll be honest. In both games 1 and 2, the Padres walked off the Rockies, so that
Yeah.
hurt. First one, grand slam in Slam Diego. Oh, Fernando. Oh, but this one was bogey. It's a bogey
Yeah.
ball.
That was bad, dude.
Walk off. I mean, walk the bases loaded for him. I get it. You know, there's a bunch of force out at home
Yeah, you
stuff.
have to.
I got it. But he ended up walking off the game. And then next night, it was Gavin. Holy shit. Oh, Fernando. That was that. Yeah. Gavin Sheets hit another walk-off the next day. So that was pretty rough. And then the following games where boys lost 5-9 and 2-7. Tough way to
Yeah.
go out. I mean, you go from a 4-game winning streak to a 4-game losing streak just like that. We don't get swept. We get mopped. I mean,
Yeah, it was,
that's hard. I know in Game 4 of the series, Kyle Freeland was supposed to start, but he went down in his warm-ups.
yeah, shoulder.
He had a shoulder thing. I don't think we've seen a timeline on when.
No,
that's,
they said it was shoulder soreness, so I think it's just
Yeah, hopefully it's not a precursor to
Yeah,
anything.
hopefully it was nothing. Hopefully it was just beginning of the season,
Just like an impingement
Yeah.
right before the start.
something something like nothing that's gonna hurt us. But it didn't sound like it. I mean, so far I haven't seen much come out. I just saw that it was shoulder soreness.
Yeah, hopefully he just misses a start or two.
Yeah.
Well, another start or two, I guess.
2 would be fine. I'd be
Yeah,
two-
especially because I think today or tomorrow we have Jose Quintana coming back from IL, so
There we go.
good timing for that. Shore up the starting pitching a bit. Overall, I still say the starting pitching has been solid. Lorenzen's kind of been the only guy that's gotten really touched up.
Yeah.
He had a rough 3rd inning. We'll get into that in a second. But yeah, I think we're still waiting on a timeline for Freeland. Rough mop from the Pods. Yeah, I honestly, after the first 12 games of the year, the bullpen looked great.
Yeah.
Sub 2 ERA for like probably the first time in team history, for being honest. And then we just completely blow up in this series, give up 2 games, 2 walk-offs. That's at least our 3rd walk-off this year. Yeah, so we've definitely fallen back to earth, and it's cost us 2 wins.
Yeah, and the one in the 12th inning really got me. It was I stayed up for that.
Same. And I had to be up early the next
Yeah.
morning, dude. I was dragging.
I was like, no way, it's
I
11:30 and
was
this happened.
I was so upset when that happened. I was like,
I know Penrod's happy.
yeah, well, happy birthday, Penrod, yesterday. if
Yesterday,
you're
look at you two.
watching.
Look at you two.
Yeah, roomies, bro.
Roommates and almost have the same. I mean, that's like me and Hudson's same day birthday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, both June
Huh.
16th.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, so after the trip to the Dirty Dago, the men in purple went to Houston to face a familiar foe. They just got done sweeping Houston, so I was really kind of looking forward to like a get right / get back on track series. And I know the last like 2 weeks, I've been super high on the Astros because I think that they can be back, and I kind of just got to sell my stock on that because everyone for them is hurt. They are decimated with injuries. It's not Jordan, thank God for them, but
Yeah.
Jake Myers in the outfield's gone. Tatsuya Imai out. Your Cy Young candidate and Hunter Brown out. Ronel Blanco out. That's 3 starters right there.
Jeez.
That was all on one road trip.
Really?
Yeah, to start the year. All those guys were healthy to start the year.
Now they're not.
Yeah, so, my stock on the Astros is falling. Sorry about that. But, yeah, going into this series, I was really hoping to get a bounce back. But in Game 1, the boys got out to a early 3-0 lead thanks to a Hunter Goodman moonshot over the Crawford boxes. Love seeing that. Love a good homer over the Crawford boxes.
Yeah.
And then Jake McCarthy hit a triple as well to score 2. But a Rocky killer, basically, if you're a Diamondback first baseman, you're a Rocky killer. Paul Goldschmidt, Christian Walker, former D-back, hit a home run of his own in this game. A few other RBIs, I think. The Astros put up 6 in the third on Lorenzen, and
he is not having a good track record with. It's always 1 inning.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's literally always 1 inning.
He's either had solid starts or the one blow-up inning.
Yeah.
It's brutal. 7 or 6 runs, brutal.
That opening,
Twice now.
That opening.
Yeah, Phillies and that. Yeah, that's 2 blow-ups.
Like, it's like, I'm good with, you can do 3 in an inning.
And it's
still like you're pushing it with 3.
It's also concerning because it's been home and away as well.
Yeah.
Basically just getting rocked.
Yeah. They are seeing him well.
Yes.
In 1
the ball looks big.
we don't have a good track record though in Houston. That's our thing too. So
okay. That's fair.
yeah, that's why I was hoping
Old
too.
NL West matchup.
That's why I was hoping we were gonna like step around them and kind of do what we did at home because we suck when we go there to Houston.
Yeah, I mean, and they've been good recently. We've been bad. That's a big part of it. But yeah, the Rockies put up a good comeback effort. Goodman hit another home run, and Jordan Beck got his first of the year as well. So hopefully he will start rounding into form.
I hope so.
He's got good bat speed. It's just the contact stuff's not good.
Then he looked at a pitch.
Oh, we're striking out.
What are we doing?
We're striking out way too much as well.
Well, what I don't like was, especially in last night's game, because I was watching it. The last at bat was the one that got me with Beck. You know what's on the line. You know what's on the line. I don't care. You have to swing the bat. One, that pitch with the whole ball was in the zone, and it was a fastball, I believe. You got to swing the bat, whether it's close or not. What really got me was the tap of the head at the end, as if the whole ball wasn't in the zone.
Yeah, just I might as well use it. I can't take it with me.
Like, what are we doing? Like, you swing the bat like it's a fastball. I would have been okay had he
striking out looking on a fastball to end the game. Shouldn't be allowed.
I would have been fine if, say, it was like the nastiest off-speed pitch you just ever saw in your life, right? That buckles you. Understood. That happens a lot to some of these top guys. But a fastball, I mean, you can tunnel a pitch all you want and it be like nasty, but it's always an off-speed pitch that buckles a guy when they tunnel.
That's just getting frozen.
Yeah,
that's just deer in headlights, man.
It's not a fastball that you just sit on. And I don't know. I was talking to one of my buddies. Yeah, and I was like, dude, we just looked at a fastball down the basically middle of the plate. It was a little away, I think, but dude, a fastball. I think we would have gotten ripped had we have done that.
Oh, I mean, yeah, not that we were hitters in college, but
no, our high school days. A little league back in like Pee Wee
days.
But
okay.
I think they tell you that at a young age too, to just not miss a fastball.
Yeah.
And he goes into the
protect with 2 strikes.
Yeah, 2 strikes, and you know what's on the line.
Extend
with the game tying run.
Extend the zone a little bit.
Yeah.
Half a ball out.
You have to. And then he goes into the dugout and they pan to him and he's all pissed. He's throwing his gloves on the ground.
That's when you know it's bad. It's really bad and they're not seeing the ball. Is when like they are like just not seeing obvious strikes as strikes. I think there was a few years ago, there was a thing with Max Muncy where he was like. He got. I don't know if he got tossed, but he was really arguing a call that was like, all right, you're just not seeing the ball. That's why you're not, because you can't see the ball right now. Yeah. Clearly, you're not. Tracking it.
Yeah, you're not tracking it. You're not seeing it out of hand. Honestly, you're deer in the headlights. You don't know what's going on, which sucks that it. in a crucial at bat for us.
Especially when we were fighting back, man.
And we had
you
the
know.
comeback. I mean, we had the comeback.
Yeah,
We only
so-
lost by what, 1 run? It was
Yeah.
5-6 or something.
6-7.
6-7, I think.
Something.
Something like that. That's just it. Hurt, man.
Yeah.
Hurt. Hopefully they get it back tonight.
Yeah, we got to finish this one out against the Astros, but after that we got a home series against the Dodgers, so that'll probably not go great. But
When is that?
Thursday, Fridays? No, not Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I think it's
Friday's
a
game could get
4
canceled.
I hope not. I have tickets to that game.
Friday's game could get
Don't
canceled.
say that to me.
It's supposed to snow on Friday.
Yeah,
You might get a snow game.
yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, look at you.
Colorado is not going to cancel a game for some snow, man. The last playoff game I went to, last playoff game in Rockies history,
It snowed.
snow game.
It did snow.
Having to face Josh Hader in the snow must suck. You can't see
You
anything.
can't see anything.
That would be terrible.
No, that'll be a good game though. That should
Hopefully,
be-
man. I have to try for the 999 again. I talked to the workers, and they said it would be back by the
So,
Dodgers series.
Was it? They just didn't have enough of it.
They didn't have the
or-
boxes. They have to give you a certain box.
Yeah, I saw the box.
Yeah, I'm sure they had plenty of half-sized hot dogs and 4-ounce
Yeah,
beer containers.
and like beers that are about this big.
Yeah, but they just didn't have the boxes, man.
Really?
I was upset.
They didn't think that the fans had it in them.
They
to
didn't think
sell
that
them?
would maybe be the main attraction of a Rockies game.
The only reason that people are going to show up is
$3 beers and a
a
999.
999 challenge.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, I think for now that's going to do it for the Rockies, but we are going to get into some league-wide standings and maybe give a thought or two on some teams as we pass through. You wanna take the lead on this?
Yeah, I think I'll start with the AL West this time. Honestly, the AL's
Okay.
kind of looking good.
Okay.
A lot better than what I thought.
The Tampa Bay Rays.
Yeah, so Tampa for the AL East, the Tampa Bay Rays are currently first at 9-7.
They're playing some Rays baseball.
They are-
That Brewers-y brand.
Yeah,
I mean, their offense is good. Caminero, Aranda,
they got.
Chandler Simpson, the famous speedster. He's sitting like 400 still.
They're on a 4-game win streak right now. And I looked at their schedule because I was like, 4-game win streak. Who did they play?
Yeah, sure.
They swept the Yankees.
Yeah.
Dog.
In the Trop, man. I'm telling you, the Trop is back. They will. You show up at the Trop, they're gonna drag you into the
See-
swamp, and they're gonna give you a tough time because traditionally the Rays are always a tough team that we give credit to, like the Guards or the Brewers, where it's just
Yeah.
like you're not talented as these other teams, but dang, you play good ball.
But then can you play? Yeah, they got
Chandler Simpson's hitting like 400, dude.
they got a team. I'm kind of excited for them. And then under them, of course, is the Yankees and Orioles. They're both 9-8.
I hope the Orioles can
Yeah.
get into the playoffs this year. I kind of like that team. I'd also love to go to Camden Yards.
I don't want to go to
Beautiful
all
park.
stadiums.
Happy to see the Yankees on a slide. Always happy to see the Yankees on a slide.
Yeah,
Your Yankees hat.
with my Yankees hat. Hey man, this was a Christmas gift. Thanks, Grandma.
Word.
I didn't buy
Shout
it.
out Gma.
Yeah, Gma came in clutch for Christmas.
Shout out
with that.
Nana.
And then, of course, Toronto's 7-9, and honestly, Boston's 6-11. I wrote some stuff down here. So Springer's going to be out with a fractured toe for them.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
They're kind of in line with the Astros, but not quite as bad of just being
Yeah.
super injury riddled. They've got some starters down. I think Savage is still down.
Yeah.
Like you said, Springer, Alejandro Kirk. They got a lot of guys down right now. So you've got to think that they'll, it's only 2 games under 500 right now. The rest of the division's not blowing anyone away
No.
yet. So there's absolutely still time for pretty much everyone to still figure it out.
Hopefully.
Hope Springer can bounce back. He was so good last year out of nowhere again, so I hope he
Yeah.
can keep that. Yeah, Jays need to get back healthy. Sox just.
We have figured it out.
Did you see any of their games this week?
Mm-mm.
The Minnesota Twins put up 10 on Garrett Crochet.
Yeah, that's what I wrote. Yeah.
They put up 10 on Garrett
So-
Crochet.
Yeah, this was I wrote this down. It was honestly arguably the worst start.
Some Joe
in Red
Schmo went
Sox
like
history.
third deck, dude.
Yeah. There's actually 11 runs through 2 innings.
I don't think those were all his. But
Had he have had one on, I think if he had one on.
I don't know. But
So
it
if he
was-
had
it
one
was
on and
an
got
ugly-
pulled,
yeah.
that one's
Yeah,
gonna go
that's
towards
his
him.
inherited
It
run.
is, and I think I'm not sure if it is the worst, but I did see that it is arguably one of the worst in Red Sox history
Yeah.
for a starter to have.
Not surprised.
Dog, I thought Lorenzen's was bad.
Doing that to Garrett freaking Crochet,
Yeah.
man.
Who was
Good lord.
really
Top 5
considered,
pitcher
yeah,
in baseball.
like
top
Cy Young
2 lefty
competitor.
in baseball.
Yeah, behind Tariq.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Twins. Well, we'll get to the Twins here.
Pleasant.
We'll get to the Twins
Is that
here.
the
AL
best team in baseball?
Yeah, they are tied with the Braves. Actually, no, they're second.
Okay, well the
Dodgers,
Dodgers
of
are
course.
13-4, whatever.
AL Central. Yeah, Twins are 11-7 to start their season.
Played a good series against their last 2. I don't remember who they played before, but doing some damage against the Sox right now.
They're on a 4-game win streak, but they got a plus 21 run differential. They've scored 98 and have only allowed 77. That's going to win you some ball games.
Yeah, that offense is clicking right now. I think Royce Lewis just went down, unfortunately, but Buxton staying healthy. I love that. And Luke Keeschel, the breakout's real. Joe Ryan is one of the best pitchers in baseball. He's just on the Twins, so yeah.
They got a good team, and then the Guardians are 10-8. Love to see them doing all right. You know, they're
Cleveland ball.
They're just gonna
play good ball,
play good
you
baseball.
win games.
They're just gonna play your average baseball. Tigers are 8-9. Royals are 7-10, and White Sox, of course, are 6-11.
Yeah, White Sox offense has some fun stuff. Murakami hit another bomb. The Royals, I gotta think, are the team in this division. I mean, Tigers, you gotta hope the offense shows up a little bit, but with the Royals, their expected numbers are really good so far this year. No team's hitting the ball harder. They're just getting unlucky, man.
Yeah.
Their average exit velocity is some of the best in baseball, and they're just hitting it at guys. I mean, that's baseball. So, you know, hopefully, you never know. That'll swing in the other way, and stuff starts getting down, and, you know, it'll turn around. You got Bobby Witt Jr.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear the crazy? It was like a crazy Bobby Witt Jr. stat. At some point last week, he had reached base more than anyone in baseball. It was like 29 times.
Yeah, I saw that.
He had scored one run all year.
It's like the lowest. Yeah, he got on for X amount, but yeah, never got scored.
Yeah, he got scored once out of like 29 times.
Yeah, it was such a wild stat.
Absurd.
Such a wild stat. So hopefully they change it around. I mean, if you get
and again, if they're hitting it hard, like dang, there's only so much you can do. It's a hard game.
See, and that's why I'm not too worried about them. When I saw 7-10, I was like, they're fine because
like Waka's like throwing like 8-inning outings.
If they can stay hitting the ball, the baseball gods will change it around for you. Just stay consistent. It's gonna
suck. Maybe the baseball gods were like, oh, you're moving in the fences at Kaufman. Unlucky year.
Yeah. And to finish it out on the AL West, the Rangers and the Athletics are both 9-8. They're tied for first. I love seeing this. The Angels are 9-9. I love seeing them being a competitive team.
Oh yeah, hey, them and the Yankees just gave us a absolute cinema
of
the last 2 games. Trout and Judge, 2 multi-time MVPs, have multi-home run games in the same game. Trout has 5 RBIs, but hey, in classic Angels fashion, they lose the game on a walk-off after Mike Trout gives them everything he has.
The Angels just know how to sell.
They're exciting. Last night, back-to-back home runs for
it's gonna be an
Soler and Trout and Joe Adell. So Joe Adell continues the heater.
Joe Adell is just doing it.
Jorge Soler continues to be in headlines after fighting.
That was crazy. That fight was wild.
That was pretty good.
That was a crazy one. Yeah, and then Seattle's 8-10, and the Astros are 7-11.
Yeah, like we said, Astros bit with the injury bug real bad. Worst pitching in baseball right now. Offense is still decent, but man, it's hard when you can't keep others from scoring runs.
Yeah.
Mariners, it's getting a little better. It's still that offense is sluggish out of the gate. Naylor, Cal. It's, you know, they all said it's basically cold. Julio was like, hey, chill out, guys. We're going to be fine. It's just cold in Seattle. We're all from, like, the DR and stuff.
We're used to the warm weather.
Naylor's Canadians. I don't know about that one. But at least with him, he's like, I'm cold. That's why I have slow starts.
Yeah. Hey, at least he's honest.
Yeah.
And it does suck to play baseball in the cold weather.
It does. That's why we went to play in California.
Yeah, well, I didn't think it was going to be 115 every single time.
That's not great. Yeah.
I kind of forgot that Palm Springs gets a little warm.
It does. But, hey, the A's offense is kind of rounding in the form. Kurtz, and Nick is starting to get into it a bit. They took a bunch from the Yankees as well. And the Rangers just pitching well. They got a good staff. I haven't paid attention to the Rangers as much. I hope Wyatt Langford's having a good year. I had some Wyatt Langford stock still. Corey Seager can just mash. So, yeah, that's one of those teams where it's like they were literally in the World Series in 2023 and won it all. Like, there should still be shades of that there for sure.
Yeah.
And that'll do it for the AL.
Yeah, I don't know, but for the Twins to be the best team in the AL,
Heater.
baseball's baseball, man. I love
And also the Centrals are the Centrals, and you never know what's going to happen in the
Dude,
Central divisions.
at all. You literally have no clue what's gonna happen with
It's like
any
coastal
team in
divisions. It's like money and
money.
and the elite teams,
We're
and then
gonna
the
spend-
Central. It's like I'm blue collar.
Yeah,
I'm outworking you.
you have no clue what they're gonna do, what's
Yeah.
gonna happen next, how the team's gonna. Yeah, literally.
I mean, we'll get to the NL Central. We'll get to the NL Central. It's a little flip flop. It's exactly flip flopped
it's exactly
from almost.
Oh, it's close.
Let's get into it. Tell me about the NL, Isaac.
The NL. So we'll start with the NL East. I'm liking this one. All right, the Braves are 11-7.
Yeah, playing
Playing,
another team that's super bit by the injury bug, but they're playing
but they're
well.
playing. This
The
is
pitching, especially.
this is a team that I do like with that. They're deep. They have.
I was worried about the pitching depth.
Yeah. I was too. I'm not worried now.
Oh yeah, they're doing great.
They're doing great. And then they, as for division wise, you would hope that the bottom of the team would be a little bit better. We'll get to them, but Miami's 9-9, staying consistent.
Yeah, good
off
for
the
them, man.
Off the start that they
Fun
had.
team for the Finns.
Yeah, honestly,
Fun team.
Good for
they
them.
don't even have Kyle Stowers yet. Sandy Alcantara's back to like Cy Young form, which is
Yeah,
great.
when
he's right, he's a top 5 pitcher in
And
baseball.
he's
in my
nasty.
opinion. He's so good.
nasty. And then Philly's 8-9, Washington's 8-9. Nothing really changed from the last time we talked about.
Yeah,
them.
Phillies just can't seem to get in the rhythm
Yeah.
fully. And congrats, Nats. You keep staying in the race. And then don't get mad at me. That's coming from a Rockies fan, okay? So don't get
coming
mad
from
at
a
me when I
Rockies
say
fan.
stuff like that. Because same boat, samesies.
Same.
But good job. Your new manager's doing a good job. You're sticking around. Keep it up.
Yeah, and then honestly, like we talked about earlier in the episode with payroll, the Mets are 7-11.
Hey, man, Soto's out right now, and that's hard, but there's a lot of stuff coming out in the locker room about Lindor maybe not being the best leader, or having lapses on the field, especially he's been most consistent out his career in the field. He's forgetting outs. He's not covering second when he needs to be. So something's up with the team. Bichette still hasn't gotten into motion, and with all these guys that make mismatch positions and new faces after you completely revamp the team, it might not work.
Yeah, and it hasn't right now. Hopefully it's a first 10-game series, issue.
Hey, and if you're the Mets too, last year at one point you had the best record in baseball, and you stumble at the finish and don't make it. So I think you'll trade having a slow start for having a banger finish and making the dance instead of the other way around.
Yeah.
So hope on that. That's all I got for you. You have the biggest payroll in baseball. I don't feel bad if you're not winning games if you have the biggest payroll in baseball.
If you're gonna pay the players, you better win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the ownership's not on the field too. You can't
Yeah.
can't expect that.
We can't.
But, if stuff's not right, a lot of the guys they brought in were kind of because of Lindor. You have guys playing positions they don't normally play. Luis Roberts actually been doing pretty good, so that's cool. Good for him,
good for
getting
him.
away from Chicago. But yeah, Mets just disappointing so far.
Yeah, and then to move to the NL Central, the Pirates and the Reds
Give me the Central.
are both 10-7. And then you got St. Louis at 9-8, Milwaukee is 8-8, and the Cubs are 8-9.
A few really good teams got swept the last few days. Mets, Yankees, Brewers. That really evened out the league.
Yeah, well, and now the Brewers. This one's gonna be interesting for the Brewers because we did see that Yelich has that hamstring injury.
Yeah, he'll be out for a little bit.
Poor guy can't stay healthy. How do you have dude?
He's done okay the last 2 years.
But he just, I don't know.
I mean, he getting older. I didn't think he was the type of player that would stay in his MVP form for long. But
I do like his swing though.
Oh yeah, me too. He stayed good for a while. I'll give him respect.
Yeah.
And Cubs at the bottom, man. A fourth team that's just super injured. Cade Horton's out for the year. I think you lost Boyd as well. I'm not sure how Bregman's been doing so far, but Also, games in Chicago early in the year are crazy because it's so windy and
It's
cold.
so
You don't know
windy. Yeah, no one
either
like,
pop-ups are leaving or bombs are staying. Like
It's such a iffy field to play at.
Windy City, people.
It is the Windy
You
City
didn't
for a
know.
reason. And to
Let's
move.
see. Hold on. I got some more stuff for the Central.
Oh, that's
I
right.
got
You
some more
like the
stuff for
Central.
the Central. St. Louis Cardinals, man. JJ Weatherholt.
Yeah.
First multi-homer game, I believe, last night. That's huge. Jordan Walker, I don't know if he still does, but at one point was leading the league in home runs. He's only 23.
Oh, it must be rough.
He's 6'6", 250. He's a hoss.
Where are they feeding these
and
people?
The Cardinals, now that they're in like find where we're at mode, like soul searching mode, they're not going to send him down after an 8-game hitting streak like they did in 2024. That was so stupid. Anyway, they're looking surprisingly good. I don't know how sustainable their starting pitching success is so far, but then Reds pitching factory, they have it all.
They have
All their arms are good. And the Pirates, the offense is exciting. O'Neal Cruz mashing. Over the offseason, he hired a left-handed pitching coach.
Really?
But now he's looking better from the left side and not as good from the right side. So
he needs a consistency
yeah,
aspect.
you need to maybe have a guy who can do both or have both or something. I don't know. But hey, kudos to him for doing offseason improvements. Next, you just got to do the defense.
Yeah, now you got to fix the defense a little bit.
It's just so hard to take him out of the lineup when he hits like that. But if his fielding is like that, it's just brutal.
Yeah, and you don't want to waste the DH spot.
You don't have to keep on the Central anymore. We can move on.
Yeah, the Centrals are just
Central's always coming for you.
Yeah,
and you will never be ready for it.
They won't. I don't know. When was the last time a Central team won a World Series? Was it
Cardinals?
Was it the Cardinals?
Cubs 2016.
Yeah,
Cubs 2016. Yeah,
they'll ruin your run though to the World Series, but yeah, and then of course to move into the NL West, that's where our boys are at. We're there.
The LA
Dodgers
and the Dago Padres.
Yeah, 13-4 for the Dodgers. We know who the top teams are going to be in the NL West.
The Dodgers are inevitable if your pitchers don't come to play. All of them.
Yeah.
Bullpen pieces, starters. You're not winning.
No.
It's a full 1 through 9 that'll kick your ass. And if one of them's not hitting or if two of them's not hitting, it's fine.
Yeah.
And then, they have some pitcher injuries too. Snell hasn't even gone yet, and they just plug in Robleski and Sheehan and just keep it coming, man.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they have the second best run differential at +40 behind the Braves. Braves have 41, but yeah, they're doing great. Padres are looking good. They're 11-6. That sweep against the Rockies really helped them boost that up.
Yeah, that's hard.
Arizona's 10-8. They're looking
sneaky good start to the year. It's been very quiet from them.
You haven't
Arenado had
heard
a
much,
multi-homer game, I think.
No, you don't hear much about them. And then
low.
This is the one where we're not technically last. We're just tied for last with the Giants at 6-11. We can win a game and have the Giants lose, and we're not last.
Yeah, I don't know what the Giants' year is going to look like, man. It's been super up and down with a lot of down.
With a lot of down. Yeah.
Vitello, his interviews and his comments just kind of like are wild every time. He's trying to say that he's like, I can't talk down to these guys. They're my age. Like, dude, you're in your 40s. They're not your age.
Not your age.
Jordan Beck. All right, he's not the Rockies coach, but still, like, these guys are not your age.
These guys are not your age.
Like, there's literally guys on other teams that you coached in college. They're not your age, dude.
No.
But just positions moving around. Matt Chapman looks like he wants to die because no one can catch a ball at first. But
yeah, it's rough.
I don't know if the experiment's gonna work. I don't know how long Tony has over there.
It's rough for them. I've got hopes for the Rockies to not be last in the division at least.
Yeah, I hope they mess up so that the Rockies aren't last.
We are a young team, so I do got hope.
Yeah, and the Giants are taking on Cincinnati right now, so Cincinnati's look good, and Giants bats haven't looked good. They'll be an American small park, but hopefully they just lose.
Hopefully they just
hopefully they just keep losing and the Rockies win. I feel like we can take 2 out of 3 against the Astros despite losing the first one if their arms are so bashed up. So that's the hope. You just got to bounce back.
Yeah, well,
tiny victories.
We're gonna take the wins when we can get them. Like I told a buddy of mine, I was like, "Hey, man, if we can just win one game out of the series and not get swept, it's a win."
Yeah, absolutely.
And so far we only have 1 swept, 2 swept.
We've only been swept twice.
Twice, right?
Which is pretty.
Which is
great.
bad
One
because
was
we're
4,
6
one
series
was
in.
3. Yeah. So we're getting swept a third of the time.
Yeah.
It's all right. Hey, we're sweeping one other time.
Yeah. Hey,
Well,
we got things to look forward to, man.
It's gonna be good. We're gonna get that Walmart money.
That Walmart money's gonna come in big.
You know, we're gonna sign Connor Griffin whenever he's a free agent in 9 years, and you know, it's gonna be great.
This guy.
Well, hey, you never know. All right. Well, I think that's all we got.
Yeah.
For the pond today. So thank you guys for coming in. Let us know how your team's doing. If you got any thoughts on the Rockies now, let us know what you think. And I think that's all I got.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Tell us how your team's doing. You know them better than we do. So
maybe Matt will give you an update too on if he did the 999 challenge next week. Up here for less.
Yeah, that is it from us on Rocks on the Pond. I will let you know if I do the 999 challenge. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week.
I hope you do, man.
Next time.
I hope you do.